by zip code who these people are. These are people who live in the acre in Pawtuckettville, 124 of them. In Centralville, 96 of them. In Belvedere and downtown, 195 of them. And in the Highlands, 124 of them. And lest I forget, there's even 14 of them from Chelmsford. They are all patients, and you know who they are? They're somebody's mother, father, grandmother, grandfather, sister, brother, daughter, son, your next door neighbor, my next door neighbor, my employee, your employee, any one of these people's employees. These are real people. And what we're talking about is making these people healthy and making them productive.
We're in a multi-use building right now. We have condos across the street. We have a daycare center down the street. We have the high school across the street. We have UMass and Pawtuckettville on that campus. And there were no incidents, and I think that experience really speaks for itself.
I'd just say that there are right now about 500,000 people in the United States who are on methadone, 15,000 people here in Massachusetts. And there should be more people being treated with methadone. Shame on some of the private insurers who don't cover it as fully as they should. And we need as a society to realize that opiate dependence is a medical and cultural problem in our world. It's always been looked at as a moral and legal issue, but we need to make that transformation. So obviously I'm in favor of us continuing the clinic. We have to have this clinic developed. This is not a choice. I think the only question is going to be where it's going to be, and you've heard a lot of background on that. So thank you for your time.
Bruce Henderson. I live at 84 Stedman in Lowell, right down the street from where the proposed facility is. I believe in your packet you received what I was going to say last time I was here, so I won't read it to you.
Yep.
I moved into the neighborhood about 17, 18 years ago. Before I could even buy my house, I had to go across downtown Boston to find out what was in the landfill that GE and the local towns had put in there. There's carcinogens, methadone, and all kinds of other chemicals in the landfill. So I don't think we should worry about chemicals that are coming out of a methadone clinic because they are safe. This town needs a methadone clinic. It needs a place that people can go recover from their habits, whether it's methadone or Suboxone. They need counseling. The methadone clinic, no matter where it is in Lowell, is needed. If they can't get downtown, there's nothing wrong with my neighborhood or any other neighborhood. It's not going to affect anybody walking by my house. Those people are in a hurry to get to a methadone clinic. They're not going to stop and break into my car or anything, and they're not going to break into a business in the neighborhood. A methadone clinic is a safe place to have as a neighbor. And there should be no reason why there should be so much opposition against a place that is only helping society and helping the people in society.
I'll make it short. I know, people make bad choices in this world. Doing heroin is a crime in our society. I think these people, made bad choices, and they have to live with them and try to get better from them. But I'm 100 yards away. What's this going to do for my property value? I mean, I'm the house right next to the methadone clinic, which gets 500 visitors a day, 365 days a year. Get up Christmas morning, opening presents with my daughter, and oh yeah, there's 75 people over there waiting for their medicine. I just don't think there's a lot more of a neighborhood here than is being portrayed by the petitioners.
I just want to say, I want to back up what Ryan said. I own the building across the street, Kennedy Place Trust at 229 Stedman Street, which houses a couple of our entities, Pride Star EMS and Daily General Contracting. At no time did we receive any notice for a zoning change, and I can assure you that I would have attended such meetings. I could say, and I've been in Mr. Leidy's shoes before, I'm a developer and I've been involved in, as people may or may not know, some controversial projects. But what I did differently and what he didn't do and this petitioner failed to do was reach out to the neighborhood. We wouldn't probably be here tonight, a lot of us wouldn't probably be here if this petitioner has done the right thing and held some town meetings or held some neighborhood meetings to explain what was going on. Instead, kind of in the dead of the night, we received this notice a couple of weeks ago, about a month ago for the first hearing. It's subsequently grown in opposition since then, since everyone here has now learned about what the actual true use is going to be. What these people do is God's work. There are people like Angela and Lisa that do need these services. None of us dispute that. I don't dispute that. I've been a paramedic and an EMT in this city for 20 years, and they're the people that help save the people when we used to bring them back to life, giving them Narcan. And they are saving people's lives. My problem, what they haven't made a good case for, is this location. This is not the location for this. And the truth is, although they are helping people, this is a for-profit entity owned by a private equity fund, which is owned by Bain Capital. I've dealt with private equity funds, I've dealt with them. God bless them, it's a capitalistic society and everyone's here to make money. But in dealing with private equity funds, I can tell you right now, if you weren't making a lot of money, they wouldn't be in the business, okay? So let's get that clear. The other reason here is the fact that the only reason they're currently leaving their current location is a financial one. That the lease went up too high and that they decided that it's just too much for them to absorb. In the last month or so, I've been approached by at least 2 people who've expressed an interest in having this type of use at their location. And I've had those people reach out to Mr. Leidy's and said, hey, express to them that there's a great location. And I can tell you that it's close to the downtown, it's close to the public transportation, and these people would embrace, this neighborhood area would embrace this type of program. This traffic study did one thing, but it didn't do another thing, and that's my issue. It didn't address, and I guess I asked the petitioner and the city engineer, did it address foot traffic? Did anyone discuss foot traffic at all? Is foot traffic part of the study?
Mr. Bailey, just address,
Important.
just address the board with, your opposition, then I can make a decision whether I want to entertain it with either the city or with the petition.
I have pictures here of 7th Street.
Yep.
Okay, and as the petitioner admitted to, is the fact that there's no actual sidewalks, either on the northern or southern boundary of this location.